not live yet.
Dude, how close is it?
It all comes down to this. It's the Freeway League Water Polo Championship between the Troy Warriors and the Fullerton Indians. Alongside Greg Koraguzian, Christian Muganot, Matthew Takagi, live from the Troy High School pool deck for what will be a great game and to crown a Freeway League champion in 2022.
I think this is going to be a fun game to watch. Definitely a fun game to commentate here tonight. This is a really important game. I think both schools have a fighting chance, but I think Troy will pull through tonight.
We'll be underway in a moment. The starters for your Troy Warriors are Ryan Kern, Cameron Limhana, Kelvin Kim, Nick Saucedo, Alton Chang, and John Chen, with Gavin Baker in between the pipes. Who are we looking out for tonight?
I'm looking out for Nick Saucedo tonight. I think he's really going to show out, score a few goals. Ryan Kern, as always.
And we are underway with the sprint win for John Chen. It's over to the right side where Limhana will get it down to Kern. Into the middle, his pass not enough on it, and it's taken away by the Fullerton goalie, Asher Brazo.
The Warriors are back on defense now.
Brazo gets it out to Sawyer Wilkes. Wilkes to the right side.
Alton Chang playing some stiff defense here on the 5 spot.
Off the free pass on the foul. It's Wilkes who gets fouled by Chen down in the 5 spot.
And they're going to take their shot here with
3 to shoot.
seconds
It's
left.
deflected out. Oh,
Baker's going to pop it over. That's a 2-meter for the Fullerton Indians.
So how would we defend one of these?
I think keep set fronted and stay in the lanes is really the only way you can defend against a 2-meter. And it looks like that's what we're doing right now with Nick Saucedo and said defense.
Looks to be Preston Kim from 2 meters. Throws it.
And that's a ball stolen.
And that is John Chen swimming up the left side. He's got an ejection here. Troy on up a man, then 6 on 5. It's Kern looking for an option.
He's going to wrap up. He's going to pass it.
Goes across.
Alton's fighting for it. He gets it over to John.
Chang will get it over to Chen. Back for Saucedo. Limhana with 12 to shoot. Back to Saucedo. Looks for a shot and scores.
What a shot by Nick Saucedo. Got up super high there.
Great patience on the 6 on 5 advantage for the Warriors. They're up 1-0, a minute 16 into the first quarter.
Good start for the Warriors here.
Looks to be Lowen Coulomb with the ball now. Hard to tell numbers with the glare. Correction, that was actually Chris Osborne. And now getting fouled is John Fogong.
Once again, Alton defense at the 5.
Another foul. Pass back to
Gonna try to get it in the set.
In set it is.
And
stolen
nice
away.
Defense by Kelvin Kim there.
Good work.
Oh, sorry, that was Jonathan Chen. I took it back.
Getting fouled on the right side is Kern. He'll get it at the 5 spot. Looking for a man in set. Instead, he'll go back to Limhana. Back
Coach
to
Tony.
Kern. Him and Limhana are playing a game of catch right now. It's over to Saucedo, who scores.
There's Nick again with another nice shot. Super similar to the last one.
Picking the top left corner on the goaltender, Brazo.
Nick is playing hard tonight. Already got 2 goals for the Warriors.
As we watch the replay of Saucedo's shot.
Warriors going to play defense here.
Coulomb.
Might get the steal, and it's a foul on Cameron.
This is Miles McAndrew getting it back to Lowen Coulomb.
Ryan Kern and Kelvin both playing set defense here. It's going to be a foul for the Indians.
Hard to that's Justin Pearson getting it in to the 5.
Ball's going to get passed into set.
In the set,
and the shot's going to get blocked by Gavin Baker.
Looks like it got behind him. but it stays out of the cage, and Baker will get it out to Ryan Kern. Can he get there? Yes, he can. Kern gets the foul. He'll get it down low to Limhana. Limhana's pass is deflected, but he does draw the foul. He'll go right back to Kern.
Cameron's going to walk it in. I'm sorry, Kern.
For Alton Chang, who scores. That's the sophomore, Alton Chang, getting on the scoreboard. And it's Troy 3, Fullerton nothing. As we watch the setup here and the sort of slam down by Alton Chang.
That was a nice pass in the post. We work on that a lot in practice.
Beautiful
Alton Chang's
execution.
really good at raising out, being there, watching for the ball, and scoring the goal.
Foul there on Sawyer Wilkes. Will get it over. And being pressured, and a pass is deflected, but that was Osborne's pass. John Chen is without a cap. With 2 to shoot, he'll just dump it into the corner. And Troy will get the ball back. It's Alton Chang will go to his goaltender, Gavin Baker. Baker goes deep to the right side. Getting there is Saucedo. Doesn't draw the foul. Now he will draw the foul. Saucedo into the middle.
He passes it into Set. Set's going to turn and lob it over.
Scoring. There is Cameron Limhana. That's the 4th of the quarter.
Cameron's left hand is actually injured. It's been injured for almost a month now. He's still been playing in every single game, scoring lots of goals.
It's a tough sport, and obviously with most other sports, the risk of injury is there, but for Cameron, his ability to overcome his injuries and be a leader on this team has proven to be a big factor in this team's success.
It's earned him a captain spot, along with Ryan Kern.
This is Lowen Coulomb. Correction, Chris Osborne. His pass is deflected. Can Kern get to it? He can. And he'll also draw the foul. Down the middle, he's got John Chen. He leads him into it. Chen, with 2 defenders on his back, will get fouled. He'll get it over to Kern, and Ryan Kern scores.
Nice shot by Ryan Kern across the cage.
We'll watch it here as the pass and the shot beats Asher Brazo to the right side. It's 5-0, just past the halfway point of the first quarter. This is Osborne finding, and now a ball under, and it's a turnover.
Get the ball turned over.
Chen will get the ball back to Baker. Baker looking for an option. He likes that 5 spot. He'll go right to it. Nick Saucedo's there. Saucedo into the middle.
It's going to be a turnover for the Indians.
And so an offensive turnover for the Warriors. And Brazo will get it out, and
Kelvin Kim gets the ball back on defense.
Intended target, John Fogelsong can't get there. And back the other way we go. It's Kern to Cameron Limhana. Into the middle. Backhander hits the goal post. That was John Chen on the shot.
John really likes his backhands.
Into the middle again. Chang looking for a shot, and instead he'll draw the foul. Getting it back, it's Kern. Limhana, pass is tipped. Chen again in set. Is it in? It is. On the second effort, John Chen scores, and it is 6-0. Watch the replay here. Brilliant effort by John Chen to swim to it, and a timeout is taken here by Fullerton. So we'll get a chance to discuss the first 5 minutes of play here. What are our early observations here?
Looks like the Warriors are really playing hard. Put up 6 goals in 5 minutes. I think really shows how this game's going to end out. Warriors have been working hard all season. It's paying off here in their final game of the League Carousel, senior night. Nick Saucedo, like I said, he's going to play good today. He's already scored 2 goals.
As Greg mentioned, the senior night tonight for both the Troy Warriors and the Fullerton Indians. Troy celebrating a handful of seniors. Among them Gavin Baker, Ryan Kern, Kelvin Kim, Cameron Limhana, Silas Maxwell, Feng Shu, and Nick Saucedo. After the timeout, it'll be Fullerton's ball as they look to bounce back after a big hole early in this game. Fullerton, the second place team in the Freeway League, although Troy handled them nicely the last time they matched up.
Looks like they're handling even nicer today. It's already 6-0. Fullerton's going to start with the ball off the timeout.
It was Osborne.
Wide open on the 5 spot. Alton's going to press him.
4 spots open and a foul is drawn.
So something that the Indians really like doing. They like to take the ball into the 2 and then pass it over to the 1-2 side post. The Warriors know about it. They're not letting it get open.
Balls pass right back into the 5 spot. Back to the 4 spot. Looking for a shot with 8 to shoot. Warrior defense not letting any shot go through, and the shot does come through, but it's wide of the cage by a few feet. So
Kevin Baker looking for a pass now.
Bakers likes that 5 spot, but he'll go to Limhana here. Limhana will go to his left. In there, that looks like Kern. Instead, it's a turnover on the ball under. And so, getting it away to Preston Kim and trying a foul. And Kelvin Kim has been excluded. He'll be out of the play for the next 20 seconds. Fullerton up 6 on 5. This is Osborne looking patient, and he'll get it over to Christian Lawson. There. Back to Osborne, Kern on him. And Kim is back in the play. It is 6 on 6.
We got some call outs off the sidelines here. We got
shot there by Miles McAndrew is deflected out of play by Baker. So a 2-meter here for Fullerton. Great execution on the 6 on 5 there by the Warriors. New shot clock for Fullerton as a foul on Kern there. They'll go across to McAndrew. There's an attempted pass
by Nick,
but looks like Nib swam over him and it'll be a foul.
He's gonna try to pass into set.
Preston Kim drawing a foul. Back to McAndrew. McAndrew back to Kim. Preston Kim getting fouled by Limhana. With 19 to shoot, he'll get it over.
Gonna take the shot. It's not gonna go in.
Floater is knocked down by Baker. And he'll lead it out to that 5 spot. We've seen that numerous times tonight. It's John Chen looking for an option. He'll go all the way across and out of the reach of Limhana. But stealing it back is Limhana. Another cap is off. Fullerton player without a cap as the clock expires here in the first quarter. At the end of 1 period of play, it is Troy Warriors 6, Fullerton Indians nothing.
Good quarter here by the Troy Warriors. I think this might be one of the best teams the school's ever had. We got a really solid lineup this year. The past 4 years, these guys have been working together, getting better, learning more about themselves and each other. Not sure how Coach Wilson's gonna feel when they're all gone next year, but I'm sure this is a sad moment for him.
Well, you got CIF coming up after this. Hopefully the Warriors can make a deep run. They're currently ranked number 10 in CIF Division II. Last year they made it all the way to the semifinals where they lost to Alta Loma. But this year they're looking to do bigger and greater things. Currently sitting at 23-4 overall and undefeated in the Freeway League.
Yeah, that just shows how powerful we are as a team this year. We got a few JV guys even on the bench for now, but who knows, they might sub in later. Got Gabe Rigito, Josh Ang, Jacob Chen.
And they've all looked pretty good, both leading the JV team and playing up in the varsity division.
Jacob Chen is actually the #1 JV scorer in the country. He's got the most goals out of anyone in America. Kind of hard to believe, but It's true.
All three of the players you just mentioned figuring to be important parts of next year's varsity team. Now, towards the end of the first quarter there, we saw a great defense on the 6-on-5. Just walk us through some of the important keys when you're defending a 6-on-5 there.
So on a 6-on-5, for any of you who don't know what that means, basically one of your players got ejected when you're on defense. And what you want to do is, since you can't push everyone, you can't have one player on everyone, each player is going to have to split between two guys. So you have one guy splitting the left post in the 1 spot, one guy splitting the right post in the 5 spot, one guy splitting in between the 2 posts, and 2 guys splitting the top and the post. And basically, yeah, you just look where the ball's going, hands up, looking for a shot. And yeah, our team likes to practice that a lot, and it's paid off. We've gone 1 6-on-5, and there was no goal. So.
And we are underway in the second quarter. Troy wins the sprint, and a foul there on Kern. Lemhana in the middle, looks for a shot, finds one, and it hits, looked like either the hand of Asher Brazo or the crossbar. Regardless, it's Fullerton ball. Brazo will get it out, and getting fouled there, and the pass is intercepted by Ryan Kern. Baker swimming it out to his left, looking for an option. He's got John Chen all the way on the right side if he wants it, and he does go to John Chen.
John Chen's going to try to draw his defender out so he can pass him to set.
Chen
He's going to rip
instead
the
shoots
shot.
it, and it's stopped by Brazo. And his coach throws his hands up, seemingly in frustration.
Fullerton Indian coach has seen happier days.
We got an ejection here. Silas Maxwell will be subbed in the corner by Olton Chang. So another 6-on-5, as we just talked about, for Fullerton. And shooting and scoring is John Fogom. Fullerton on the board on the 6-on-5.
I guess we should have practiced it more. Looks like they got a goal off it. Troy's still up 6-1, so it's not too big of an issue there.
Baker off the goal by Fullerton. Troy's lead now 6-1. As in the 5 spot, it's Kern to Lemhana. In his kitchen, it'll go to Ryan Kern. Kern cuts left, tries to draw a defender, and shooting it wide is Cameron Lemhana. Fullerton will go back the other way with Brazo. Looking for a pass, he'll go the short way. And deciding to swim it ahead. That appears to be Dan Wu, and if it is, can't tell anymore because he's lost his cap. A pass there, and a timeout is called after Troy gets the ball back. 2 minutes and 2 seconds into the second quarter.
Looks like Coach Wilson's going to discuss some offensive plans here.
How
see what he can come up with.
it was all Troy in the first quarter. Looks to be a little bit shifted now. What adjustments has Fullerton made to be able to get a point on the board and subdue the Warrior offense?
Other team is waiting to set up their defense.
So as you see Coach Wilson going over strategy as we get set to resume play with 4:57 to go in the second quarter of action from the Troy High School pool deck. In case you missed it, it was a quick start for the Warriors. They got off to a 6-0 lead in the first quarter, led by a couple goals by Nick Saucedo. They've yet to regain that momentum here in the second quarter, but we'll see if a reset here at the timeout changes anything. It'll be Lemhana starting with the ball. He'll take it himself, and he'll give it over to Ryan Kern. Kern goes across, and finding a man. That is Alton Chang, his second of the night. That's lucky number 7 for the Warriors as we watch Alton Chang. Boy, that looked eerily similar to the first goal that he scored.
Yeah, like I said, he's really good at raising out, looking for the ball, being open, scoring goals when he has a chance. Only a sophomore, really promising player.
Got a taste of varsity last season as a freshman. Has really cemented his place as a starter on the varsity team this year. In the middle, McAndrew all alone. Fakes out Baker, and he scores.
Oh, no.
Miles McAndrew. Fullerton gets another one. It is 7-2.
But he feels like the man right now. Just walked it in on Gavin Baker.
Could have swam that one in if he wanted to.
He did swim it in. Coach Wilson is not too happy about that one, but
regardless, it's still a 7-2 lead as it's John Chen. Pivoting left, looks for a shot, and it's handled by Brazo.
Fullerton goalie's in a lot better second quarter than he was first.
Brazo gonna go to his right. That's Sawyer Wilkes.
Warrior defense is struggling this quarter. He's back open.
Wilkes
Oh no.
sets wide open, and in set and scoring is Preston Kim.
Fullerton Indians have a lot of support tonight.
A lack of communication there on defense. As John Chen comes out of the game, Silas Maxwell into the game. And Kelvin Kim will start with the ball. Over to Ryan Kern on the right side. Kern back to Limhana. Back to Kern. Kern. Back to Limhana. Limhana fires right and it hits the goalpost. Second effort is batted down by Brazo. Brazo looking for options. He's got 2 guys on the left and he goes to one of them. That is John Fogong. To the right side, Sawyer Wilkes. Over there, into set, sets wide open again, and the shot by Preston Kim deflected over the top of the goal. Second time in as many possessions that set's been wide open.
Ball back to the Indians. Rip the shot, it doesn't go in. Gavin Baker secures the ball.
And so Baker off the possession by Fullerton. He'll go right.
Go to Nick Saucedo.
And an offensive foul. Fullerton with the ball again. They've got seemingly all the momentum now. This is John Fogong all alone, and John Fogong scores. Boy, all the momentum on the Indian side now. What was a 6-0 lead is now 7-4 with 2.5 to play in the second quarter. It's Kim going over to Kern.
It's
Stolen away. Oh boy. The ship is falling apart for the Warriors here. The pass is out. It's Miles McAndrew going out. Sawyer Wilkes going back. Lowen Coulomb is fouled. Coulomb over the head of a wide open John Fogong. Fogong's got time, he's got space, he's got 3 to shoot. And with the shot clock expiring, Sawyer Wilkes will settle on putting it in the corner. Under 2 to play in the first half as Gavin Baker gets it out to Nick Saucedo. Saucedo in the middle. Limhana over to Kelvin Kim, pressured, looking for a shot. Instead he'll get it over to Saucedo. wide in the middle, and hitting the crossbar with the shot is Kelvin Kim. Another possession that ends in no cigar. Sawyer Wilkes going up the right side for Fullerton. Looking for an option. He's going to go for the shot. It's blocked off by Baker. And a timeout taken. What a saga for the Warriors. Not an ideal sequence there.
Not ideal at all.
So a timeout taken there, potentially to put a Band-Aid on the
And we got Coach Dreesen also talking to our varsity team here. First year coaching, Coach JV, and they won. Oh, did not win league. My mistake. They got second place. I believe they tied for it with another team.
She'll also be the new head coach of the swim team coming the spring, replacing the departed Kyle Knopf. You see the Fullerton squad there. They've seemed to have all the momentum here in the second quarter. They've scored 4 as opposed to Troy's 1 and made it an interesting game once again.
Yep, looking very different for Troy normally, but this time they're completely dominating. Troy is very good in all these games.
We've seen set open wide open for Fullerton a couple times. We'll see if perhaps some motivational talk here will get the Warriors back on track as the second quarter comes to an end in about a minute or so.
Coach Jason has a very, very stern voice. You do not want to get yelled at by him. But he's also very motivational. He can really turn the tides of a game. Could be what he just did. It's happened a few times to myself.
And so back to water polo, and Lim Hunter will get it live and get it right up the middle. Kern
pushed into the lane line. Doesn't really happen too often.
Limhana
Oh no!
can't catch the ball cleanly, but he'll draw the foul and keep possession.
Kevin Limhana might just shoot this, to be honest.
Limhana can shoot it, but
Oh,
looks
oh,
for
oh,
a shot.
oh.
Instead, it's batted up in the air,
Block.
and somehow it stays out of the hands of Alton Chang and out of the net. So back the other way we go. We see what happened here. Oh, and a great play by Asher Brazo. But now right up the middle.
Warriors just keep leaving players open.
And unable to get it away, Sawyer Wilkes.
And there we go. There's the ball under. There's the ball under. It's going to be back to Troy Warrior ball.
It's a Baker. Probably the last Troy possession of the first half. It's John Chen looking for an option. Chen
Past week. I'm not sure if John sees it.
does have a man open weak side. He'll get pushed under, but he'll get it away to Kern. And shooting it in, deflected out of harm's way on the shot. Deep if they want it with 2 to go. And unable to get the handle of that one is Preston Kim. Looks like he was swimming head down for a little too long. And so that'll end the first half of play. Your score after 2 quarters of play, the Troy Warriors 7, the Fullerton Indians 4.
And that's going to end it for the first half of this senior night game. We'll be back in a few minutes with the start of the next half. Coach Jason's giving one of his talks again. I got my good friend Christian Mugino here with me.
Glad to be here. Very, very glad. Been sitting on this side for this first half. Glad to be taking over for this quarter. Worry not, Matt will be back for the next quarter, so
should be a fun second half of this game.
very
Coach
fun.
Jason, he seemed pretty upset with how we were playing in the second quarter, but he's got his whiteboard in hand.
Very upset. You got everyone sitting down, except
no,
a few, but
he's shouting and pointing.
very
Super
upset.
good.
This is a very odd occurrence. Troy actually not doing so good in a quarter. They are still up, but Fullerton is taking the.
Fullerton, either we're playing bad or they're playing good, man. I don't know what's going on right now. Their goalies block some nice shots. Our goalies block some nice shots overall. Good effort by all players in the pool.
Yes, there's only so far a goalie can go before some shots really just cannot be blocked without some luck.
Just over 2 minutes here. We got a replay playing right now. Oops, that's going to be a pass to the left post and a shot. Not sure who that was.
That was Alton Chen.
Chang.
My mistake. I make errors from time to time.
My apologies if it was a little quiet. Mic was kind of far from my mouth, but we fixed it up.
We resolved the issue.
Got a minute and a half here left of halftime. Game will be resuming shortly.
Fullerton's cheer, they'll be lining up.
We got a lot of parents here today, man.
Oh yeah, they react with everything.
Be a real shame if they lost. Already setting up. They got a minute left.
Possibly doing some warm-ups here.
Oh no! We got a balloon floating over the pool deck.
Oh, good grief!
Goodness gracious, man.
I'm gonna go ahead and take my B-reel.
I'm starting a chant already. Court hasn't even started yet. They seem quite overjoyed.
And
The sprint's gonna start off.
half has begun.
Oh, Ryan Kern's gonna win that one
Ryan
easily.
Kern easily wins. Straight to Limhana.
Just keeps getting faster, man. Limhana has the ball here.
Flash of water polo.
Ball's at the 5 with Ryan Kern right now. He's gonna look to pass it in. Oh,
Absolute
over to
battle
Alton.
of
Alton has
sets.
no one on. He's gonna raise out. Oh,
Not quite out,
and
but
there
John
it is. Alton almost scored that. Bounced right into the hands of awaiting Jonathan Chen. He just popped it in. That's why it's always important. Even when you're about to shoot the ball, you should still be running a drive.
Swinging in, completing your drive. Don't be stopping just because the ball is shot. Because the ball does not always go in just because it's been shot.
Should have someone near the post in case what just happened happens. As you can see, we scored a goal off of it. Gonna try to steal that, Jonathan Chen.
That was blocked easily.
That was not the best shot I've ever seen.
A lot of blockers going there.
Ball's gonna go back to the 5 spot. Over to the 4. Jonathan Chen's gonna stun him. Oh,
And that's out. Troy ball.
shots
They
way
score
left.
on themselves.
Man, whoever's passing these balls in has not been doing the best job this game. Oh no, there's 2 balls in play. What is going on? He's gonna be doing push-ups after the game, if you ask me. Ball's going to go over to
Possible
Cameron Lamhana at the
spots as
4.
well.
Over to Ryan Kern at the 5. He's just going to lob it over.
Oh,
and
attempted to shoot that. Drops it. And Troy ball.
slipped out the fingers of Nick Saucedo. He got that foul. The Fullerton parents are not happy about that one.
Can't say I am either. It was a strange call.
Oh, Cameron Lamhana.
Oh, that is
He's going to
blocked.
try to
Great block. Great block.
He's going to try to shoot that top left. Cameron's a good shooter, but it doesn't always go in. He's going to get a 2-meter, though. Ryan Kern's going to take the pass. Over to Cameron Lamhana. Is he going to shoot it again? No, he won't. Kelvin Kim. Back to Lamhana. At the 4.
Yeah.
Over to Nick.
Shot
block over the goal. The Indians are really stepping it up this second and third quarter. They were not doing very hot in the first, but doing pretty good right now. Saucedo's going to swim, get himself in between. Somehow that's a foul for the Indians. Oh, no, there's no one on him. He's going to shoot. And, what was that shot, man? And there's the turnover. Ball's going to go over to Jonathan Chen at the 5 spot. Ball's over at the 1 spot with Nick Saucedo. He's fighting for it. He gets the foul. Oh, he's going to try to pass it in set. Off to Cameron Lamhana. Back to Ryan Kern at the 3, and he's going to try
Your first shot. Warriors are not shooting very well right now. Can't seem to get it in the net.
I've seen Ryan make quite a few shots, and
These
that
are
one
definitely
just-
not the best of them.
that one just couldn't find the goal. Oh, there we go. Cameron Lamhana gets the ball.
That was a foul.
No, that's a turnover for the Troy Warriors.
Yeah, you're right. My mistake.
Just keep
Ball
up
goes
pushing.
to John.
John
His
doesn't have his
cap is
cap
not
again.
on.
What? Oh, no.
John is fighting
Oh,
for it,
okay,
and he's
he
got
got
it.
it.
And there's a foul.
Oh, come on, come on, come on, John.
Alton's
Find it.
wide.
All right, he's going to go to Kelvin Kim at the 3. Kelvin's going to go to Cameron. Back over to John. Where is his cap at? Nobody knows. Oh, 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 oh. Oh.
5 meter.
Okay, that's good, actually. Who's going to take this 5 meter?
Cameron Lamhana always takes the 5s.
They call him
The cannon of Troy High School.
Cameron the Cannon's what they call him. The 5 meter fanatic, if you will.
5 meter, 5-star in some countries.
Let's see what he could do. Ball still at the referee. Very tense moment here. It's dead silent on this pool deck right now.
Shot. Beautiful skip. Top right corner. Top left, depending on your angle. Parents are very
They don't call him
End
the
of this
5 meter,
game.
5-star for nothing, you know.
That's only in France they call them that though.
France and Bulgaria.
I forgot about Bulgaria. Never forgets about Bulgaria.
How can you forget about Bulgaria, man?
I'm
Anyways,
sick.
back to the game. Ball's at the 5 spot.
Overcrowding the 5, and that's a turnover.
Oh, Jonathan Chen's gonna. Oh, he has his cap back on. He's gonna get the ball back for the Troy Warriors.
And that's a Fullerton cap gone. Looks
Christian, what are you talking about, bro?
look over there. There's a cap in the water. Looks white, doesn't it?
You're right. It does look pretty white. Oh, Nick Sauce. Oh, come on, Nick. Not the best shot Nick Saucedo's ever taken. He did have a guy on him though.
It's quite a close game by Troy standards.
That's true. We have been pretty dominant in league this season. But the Indians are a pretty big competitor for us, usually every year. Oh, oh, oh.
Coach Jason really wants to steal here, and it's a miss and a turnover.
He got his steal, man. Ball's going to be at Cameron Lamhana. He's going to give it to the goalie. Gavin Baker's going to look to pass it somewhere. What's he going to decide? No one's really open. He's going to go to Jonathan Chen at the 5 spot. Cameron Lamhana's going to swim it in.
Maybe going for a shot. Goes to Alton Chen. That's a turnover.
A little bit of splashage on the commentators here. Oh, we got a guy on the Fullerton bench doing push-ups. What is going on?
He's been in a bit of trouble.
That could not be optimal for in-game performance. Back to the game. Ball's going to be at the 5 spot for the Fullertons. They're going to try to pass it into set. Ryan Kern's going to jump on it. Good steal by Ryan Kern. That's what we like to see. Ryan's going to lob it over to Nick Saucedo at the 5 spot. Jonathan Chen swimming down the middle. Alton Cheng all the way weak, wide open. Going to get the pass, roll out.
I think he's going to look for set here.
Give it back to Nick Saucedo. Nick Saucedo wants revenge for that shot he just missed.
And he does not get it.
Oh, he's not going to get it, but valiant effort by Nick Saucedo. You can see shot gets blocked by the goalie and a player. Fullerton Indians swimming the ball up at the 4 spot. Going to pass it over to the 5. 5's going to look around. Pass it back to the 4. Alton Cheng on defense. Over to the 3. 3 seconds left in the shot. He's going to hit the shot. And that is actually quite the shot.
Very beautiful skip.
Looking at swimming back. He feels like the man right now.
Obviously, Chris Osborne.
Troy defense has seen better days. See if we can pull it together. Score is 9-5. We're still up 4. Got some room for error here, but I'm sure Coach Jason would rather.
Very hyped here.
That's true. They do have quite the student section.
One parent has a clicker clacker, making a lot of noise.
At least it's not a cowbell, man.
Cowbells.
La Habra trademark. Off to Alton Cheng. What's he going to do here? He's going to fake and shoot.
Another missed shot.
And Warriors are just taking shots they maybe shouldn't be taking.
Trying to steal it. That's a foul.
Ryan's going to swim back on defense. All he can really do.
Goalie ball.
Ball goalie. He's going to give it to the 4 spot. Oh, no.
And passes it straight to John.
Yeah, nice.
Well done. Well done.
Wonderful pass by Fullerton.
Not hearing the clicker clackers now.
Shoot, they did go silent. Okay. Ball's at the 4 spot with Cameron Lamhana.
Lamhana's actually slightly injured at the moment. A little wrist brace, if you look closely.
He got the guy ejected. He's just holding him down. Cameron Lamhana is not about that. 6 on 5. Ryan Kern's going to walk the ball over to Nick Saucedo.
What a shot.
Beautiful shot by Nick Saucedo.
Straight to bottom right bins from the 1.
Use those long man arms to get the shot in.
Call him Slender Man in some states.
No, they don't.
Shut up.
That's not very nice. Ball's going to be right about the middle of the pool with the Fullerton Indians. Pass it over to the
set and
nice block by Gavin Baker.
Looks as though he's going for bottom middle bins. Doesn't normally score those type of shots.
That's true. It's going to go to Cameron Lamhana. On the 4-5 side. Oh, in the set.
Oh, he goes for the backhand.
Oh, Jonathan Chen really wants his backhand tonight.
Another middle bin, doesn't quite go in.
Well, he tried to score it. Buzzer beater, and Gavin Baker blocked it. Here's the replay. Backhanded, blocked by the goalie. Little head shake by John Chen. Not too happy with that. And that's going to end the 3rd quarter here. Troy Warriors up 10-5. Fullerton parents very vocal tonight. The noisemakers have been brought out once again. And we'll be back in a minute and a half with the 4th quarter. We got some professional equipment here for Troy Omnia.
Only the most expensive at this school.
What a camera.
How do you think the Warriors can bring this game back, Mr. Greg?
What do you mean bring it back? We're up by 5, Christian.
Yeah, how can the Indians, my mistake again, how can the Indians bring this game back?
I'm going to be honest with you, it's looking pretty grim for the Fullerton Indians right now. I don't know if they're going to be able to make a comeback here. But I guess if our players just close their eyes and stop swimming, they might have a chance.
Could be. We could bring in our Frosh team. I believe many of them are here.
"30 seconds here until the start of 4th quarter. Wonderful night to play water polo.
It's a great night to be a Warrior.
It is quite the night to be a Warrior.
Pretty bad night to be an Indian, however. You can see that in the stands. They don't have to be, none of them are smiling.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of frowns in the Fullerton section right now.
Loud sound now.
Do that just Matthew Takagi is going to be switching back in here.
As we are back underway.
Another one sprint for the Troy Warriors. Ball's going to be up at the 4 with Cameron Limhana. Cameron's going to draw out the foul. Pass it over to Ryan Kern at the 5. He's going to swim it in towards the goal.
Looking.
Oh, he's wrapping up, as he does.
Looks for an option.
Over to
His
Cameron.
option's Limhana. Limhana
What a
fakes,
fake
fakes,
by
fakes,
Limhana.
and ball goes way out of play. Looks like it got the noggin of John Fogong.
Did catch a noggin there. Ball's going to be down the middle of the pool with the Fullerton Indians. They're looking for a pass. Oh, ref's blowing the whistle. What is going on?
Yeah. Foul looked like, but either way, it's Chris Osborne.
Oh,
Oh,
it's an
correction, it was an ejection of Ryan Kern.
Ryan Kern's out the game, no.
So 6-on-5, we've
Jonathan
talked
Chen's
about
splitting
this.
here. They're forcing 4.
To the right side for Fogong.
So with the 5, back at the
Back in the play is Kern with 5 to shoot. Shot blocked by Baker.
spectacular block by Gavin Baker.
Baker, he likes the 5 spot. He'll go to that right side. It's Kern.
Kern's going to try to swim it in towards
He's
the
got
goal.
Limhana right up the middle. And he'll draw the foul. Saucedo. And an ejection.
And the Troy Warriors are up 1 man, 6-on-5.
Looked like Chris Osborne ejected. And timeout taken here by Coach Wilson. Their 3rd of the night. They've got 1 remaining. Looked like that timeout was just to set up his offense. Up 6-on-5 here. How are you setting up your offense?
Well, what we usually do is we set up how we would on a normal offense, but we don't run the drive. There's 2 men at the top. Oh, looks like we're playing a little bit different
Kern
here.
To Ryan Kern.
Back to Cameron,
Limhana
back to
sidearms
Kelvin.
it. Kelvin Kim scores!
There it is. Wonderful ball movement. Jason Wilson is ecstatic, overjoyed even.
As we watch the shot again by Kelvin Kim. Nice little pass there by Limhana to set him up.
Wonderful pass even. 11-5 for the Troy Warriors.
And getting it back is Chris Osborne. Osborne over to Preston Kim. He's fouled by John Chen. 4-on-4 violence. Passes it across to the left side. Can Kern get there? Yes, he can.
Oh,
And drawing
there we
the
go.
foul.
He's going to look for someone. Oh, my. Jonathan Chen's being swam over by 2 guys here.
But he still gets the ball. He'll draw a foul.
Even with 2 men on him, he's still.
John Chen back to Ryan Kern. Kern up the right side. Going across, it's Saucedo. Can't get the handle of it.
Butterfingers.
Back to Kern. Kern fires off the goal post. And back to Fullerton, the ball, and a timeout taken by Fullerton here. In an 11-5 game. Not as high scoring as we've seen from the Warriors, but still, they've dominated both sides of the ball, albeit that second quarter, which looked a little out of character for the Warriors. But now with 4:42 to go, all they got to do is prevent Fullerton from scoring 6 more, and they'll be Freeway League champions. The ball is at the right side where Preston Kim, or correction, that was actually Miles McAndrew. And regardless, Ryan Kern's got the ball off the turnover. Kern with John Chen swimming up the middle. He'll find Saucedo on the right side. It's John Chen in the middle. Can he get there before Asher Brazo? The answer is no, and a foul.
It's going to be a turnover for the Indians, actually.
And so, swimming up the right side, John Fogelsong. Fogelsong.
Ball's going to go to the 5 spot. He's going to pass it over to the 1. Ryan Kern on defense.
1. Kern pressures, and Kern fouls him. Over to the right side, it is Sawyer Wilkes. Look out, chaos, and it stays out of the cage, much to the dismay of the Fullerton section. We'll watch the replay. How did this one stay out?
Baker just tip that out with his foot?
Oh, it looks like a little spinning backhand. Got over Baker, but he got it out before it got into the cage. It's Kern now, looking with 9 to shoot. Finding John Chen over to Kim, and Kim scores.
Kelvin ripped that ball straight to top left. That's what you like to see, man.
Brilliant setup by John Chen on the try pass and the finish by Kelvin Kim. Again, he's one of the seniors that is being honored tonight. Troy's final Freeway League game, and the final Freeway League game for the seniors on this Troy boys water polo team. Off the goal, it is Chris Osborne. He'll go to the left side. Preston Kim is there.
And there's
the ball
steal by Cameron Limhana.
Limhana looking, swimming up the right side. Limhana. He might take it all the way himself. He'll go to Ryan Kern, who scores goal number 13 for the Warriors. They're up by 8. And it appears that Fullerton's taking a timeout here with 3 minutes to go in the Freeway League final, which is a 13-5 game.
Warriors up by 8, 3 minutes left in the 4th quarter.
We'll get a replay of the last goal by Kelvin Kim there as we return from the timeout. Been a great night for the Warriors. They're 3 minutes away from hoisting the Freeway League championship title. It'll be Brazo will start with it after the Fullerton timeout.
As we can keep the Indians from scoring 8 goals in these last 3 minutes.
Troy
Warriors should be making an appearance in CIF this year.
And an ejection here.
Uh-oh.
The guilty party is Luke Mitri. To the right side. Back to the top. for Osborne. To the left side, I believe that is Sawyer Wilkes. Wilkes can't quite get the handle of it, but he's fouled, and it'll be of the
It's going to be
5-meter variety.
5 meter for Fullerton Indians here.
And taking it, Chris Osborne.
Let's see what Gavin Baker can do.
Here's the shot. It is deflected away. What a stop by Baker as it flies into the twilight. We'll get a replay.
Baker blocked that shot.
Looked like it got his shoulder. And so,
he's no Cameron Limhana, man, let me tell you.
Because it was deflected out by Baker, Fullerton gets it at the 2-meter line. Here is Osborne, who just took the 5-meter shot out to the top and can't get it, and pressured and fouled. Michael Yum into the game for Troy. Yum pressuring. No foul drawn, and now he does draw a foul. I believe that is Lowen Coulomb back in the game for Fullerton, and a foul here with 5 and change to shoot.
Shot clock reset.
New shot clock off the shot. Coulomb.
Back to 4.
Preston Kim back to Coulomb. Coulomb
Johnson
and
get a
Kim
shot off here.
tries to get in the
Curran
set, and
grabs
it's
it,
knocked down.
Raising out to his waist.
My goodness.
A lot of power there. Ball is going to referee. What's his call?
What was the call here?
Looks like he just dropped it. He's talking to the
Talking
Troy
to the
bench.
bench. Obviously not ideal there, but
Not quite sure what's going on.
But
They're just going to line up now.
I guess Troy gets the ball back.
And
And
timeout's
timeout
called for
called.
Troy. They're going to set up.
With 1:47 to go. Fourth quarter of action. You see some of the subs getting in. We saw Michael Yum. Excellent play on defense there. We've also seen Luke Mitry get into the game. Obviously, with high stakes on the line here, might not see as much as the bench as we'd normally see, but it's nice to see some of these other players getting in.
Looks like 3 of our JV pull-ups are in towels already. Doesn't look like they're hoping to play much more this game.
Relatively chilly night here.
I'm quite cold. I'm in a t-shirt.
My phone reads 65 degrees, although
65? I'm pretty sure it's 67 though. Trust me.
I'm sure it's a lot colder when you're wet, and I don't think the pool's that much warmer. As Baker will get us started here. To Limhana, out to Kern, and Kern will draw a foul. Kern will
Back to
find
Cameron.
Limhana.
Trying to get around, doesn't be able to.
Alright, he'll draw the foul. Thanks
Some
you
referees
also
will call
into
that
the
as a
game.
simulation.
Mitry, he's got time and space, and he'll
And
fire it,
that's
and it's blocked
blocked.
away.
Doesn't have the height that number 3 has. Can't quite get up there and get over
That
his
was
head.
Fogel song on the block. Mitry
Shot clock.
to Michael Yum. He'll get it across. Limhana gets it, fires,
Shoots.
and scores.
Wow.
Cameron
What
Limhana
a weird goal.
adds to his goal total.
3 subs going in for Troy.
See Silas Maxwell, Kelvin
John
Kim, and
Chen.
John Chen enter the game. Oh, we see Coach Wilson pointing to the kids in towels, and they are coming in.
They are coming back in. Looks like Gabe does a very strange dive in, almost lands on one of our players here.
Looked like Gabe almost dived in on Josh Ang.
Almost got injured in the last minute of the last game.
Not ideal.
No, it's very ideal.
And so in a 14-5 game,
Indian
getting
get
it
ball.
live will be Chris Osborne. Osborne looking for an option. He's pressured by the new entrant, Josh Ang. And a timeout is
timeout's
taken
called
by
by Fullerton.
Fullerton. Their final timeout of the game.
We're throwing Jason in the water.
And both teams have now ran out of timeouts. So with 1 minute and 1 second to go, Fullerton will start with the ball. And so we get set to go. The final minute of play. Troy's ready to go. We see Fullerton making some substitutions on the timeout. For Troy, a successful season towards coming to a close. As you see the two JV players playing up in Gabe Regito and Josh Ang. Regito, the one of 2 JV captains, alongside Jacob Chen. He's also in the game, number 9 in the black cap, as Fullerton gets out.
Fullerton stands are very excited.
Final minute of play, and getting it in a moment here will be Asher Brazo when we will resume.
At this point, Fullerton is really just looking for that last goal to
close out the season on a good note.
Well, a better note than they had
Oh,
before.
back in
great
and
goal!
scoring.
Wow!
Oh my goodness!
What a goal! That's the goal they were
What
looking for.
a
Backhand
shot.
hits the crossbar and wow.
Preston Kim, my goodness, we need a lot of replays of that one. What a shot, and even Kelvin Kim's giving him a hand. As Silas Maxwell gets it started. Boy, what a shot that was.
If that was a goalie, I'd be happy that I get scored off of that. If anything,
Silas
give him some
Maxwell
bump even.
getting away and not getting
stolen.
enough. Oh, and
You gotta
getting
look
it
around
back.
when you're playing. You can't have your head down when
Josh
you're
Ang.
swimming there.
And enjoying the foul. He'll get it away to Gabe Regito.
He's gonna swim it in, looking like
Celebrated
he could
his
score
birthday
here.
on
Faking,
Tuesday.
and he passes
He'll
it.
get it away, and
There we
Kelvin
go.
Kim scores with 30 seconds to go in the game. As we get a replay of the setup by Regito and the goal by Kim. 29 seconds to play.
What I want to see is that other goal. Let's get the replay of that.
See if we can get one in a moment, as Miles McAndrew will get it started for Fullerton, potentially the final possession of the game. Into the middle, batting it up and out of play.
Gavin's just a little bit
Nice setup and an even better save by Baker. 14 seconds to play. Getting it live and drawing the foul. Foul there on Regito. Ball back out and shooting it, and it's stopped by Baker, and that will do it.
That'll conclude our game. Looks like he's just going to hold the ball, wait up the clock.
And
do a
Troy
pass,
Warriors
do some passing,
are Freeway League champions in 2022. They defeat the Fullerton 15-6, and once again they have won
known as a
the Freeway League. We see the team get together, and
that's a hurricane. Well, I guess that would be a hurricane if they won by 10, but they did not. Yeah, they just missed the turkey trot.
Just missed the turkey trot, but they complete the undefeated Freeway League run.
And if you watch closely here, Coach Jason might just be thrown into the pool by his team.
They finish 24-4 with plenty more to come.
Yeah, we can have
in CIF.
Handshake.
We'll see the handshake line here.
All smiles on Troy's side.
And so, another win in the books. This one potentially the biggest win of the year. as we watch the handshake line. And there we go.
Shoes and everything. Everyone's very happy splashing the water. So we normally do.
The coaches are in the pool. And we get a replay of that here. And so, the Troy Warriors Freeway League champions.
What a great end of the season. We got some clicker clackers going on the Troy side over there. Let's get a picture.
On behalf of the entire Troy High School Omnia team, including our producer Holden Kelly, as well as our entire team, and our
season. This is one of the best teams Coach Jason has ever had.
And our entire staff, including Mr. Knowles and Mr. Daniel Flanagan. We'd like to thank you for tuning in to the Freeway League Championship. Again, your final, the Troy Warriors 15, the Fullerton Indians 6. On behalf of Craig Karaguizan, Christian Muganat, Matthew Takagi signing off. We'll see you the next time on Troy Omnia.